Hello, Sherry Aragon here, coming to you from Plant-Based Paragon to talk to you today about tips and attitude on how to transition to a plant-based diet. First of all, I want to congratulate you. I'm so excited for you. You are about to make probably one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, not only for yourself and your own health, but for people around you, the environment, other sentient beings, and other humans on this earth. So congratulations. Most people that transition to a vegan diet develop a better appreciation for the Mother Earth and the animals and other people, and have a stronger connection to yourself even and others. So excited for you. Congrats. All right, so tips on transitioning to a plant-based diet. What are you doing, G? She's so funny. First of all, be prepared. You've got to be prepared. If you're going to implement a plan here, and in order to execute a plan, you have to be prepared. If you plan to mow the lawn, you got to make sure you got gas in the lawnmower, right? So be prepared. And what do I mean by that in this instance? I mean go shopping. Go grocery shopping. Get tons of fresh, ripe, raw fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, even frozen for when you run out. Whatever you need to do, but be prepared. Buy the things. Get rid of animal products in your house. You don't need them anymore. Second of all, educate yourself. In all ways, knowledge is power, right? So in this is no exception to that rule. Educate yourself on human nutrition. That way you're not just taking my word for it or, anyone's word for it. You know that you're making the right choice. So I highly recommend learning from places like nutritionfacts.org, nonprofit organizations that don't have a vested interest in programming us to eat meat, like the USDA or, National Dairy Council, Egg Board, things like that. Learn everything you need to learn and just keep digging. Knowledge is power. Also, YouTube is an excellent resource for learning things about so that you can find your why. If it's very difficult to stay, it's very difficult to stay on the path if you don't know why you're doing something. Also, make sure you're getting enough calories. I recommend when you start out, especially, using an app like Chronometer or MyFitnessPal to clock out everything you eat. That way you can recognize your patterns and make changes accordingly. Like if at night you always want ice cream and it's making you cheat, well, learn how to make banana and ice cream. That way you don't have to hurt anybody to have a snack, right? Also, it will help you make sure you're getting enough calories. If you're not sleeping suddenly as much, no, you're not a special human like I thought I was when I first transitioned and wasn't sleeping that much. I was like, oh my god, now I'm a superhuman. No, I'm not. I'm a regular human. I just wasn't eating enough. So my body was still in search for food mode at night. Make sure you're eating enough. Also, realize that you're about to embark on a really abundant lifestyle. There is no lack here. You are only adding. So you are only adding abundance to your life. If this is not a mindset of restriction. This is a mindset of openness to abundance and good karma. You want to be patient, okay? No one got to where they are overnight. Your blood sugar didn't get high overnight. You didn't get overweight overnight. You didn't have low energy overnight. So these things do take a little while to be healed, but on the most healing diet on the planet, a whole food plant-based diet, you are going to heal faster than if you weren't making these changes. So when you go shopping, go for in-season, fresh, ripe fruits and veggies. plant-based diet can really help with any kind of digestive issues, but eating unripe fruit can kind of block you up. So go for fresh, ripe fruits and veggies. Also, be grateful. Be so grateful that you found out about this amazing lifestyle when you did. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I think, oh man, if I would have ever just gone vegan 10 years ago, imagine where I'd be. Yeah, but I didn't. And that's not how my life was. And that's not how it is. And that's okay. I'm just so grateful that I know now. And that's a mindset that I really recommend you keep as well. Also, okay, here's a huge one. You want to learn to love greens. Love greens, dark leafy green vegetables. I'm talking green smoothies, kale, spinach, bok choy, things like that. There are so many greens, dandelion leaves, all kinds of amazing greens. Get tons of greens in your diet. That way there's no holes in your nutrients. You're also going to want to get a B12 shot, and this goes for whether you're going vegan or not. I mean, if you plan on continuing eating mostly meat forever, you still want to get a B12 shot because cobalamin is a mineral in the soil. So only some animals even have B12 in them. So not all of the meat you're eating has B12. Sorry. Gigi, we go this way. All right, here's an important one. No oil. No oil. No oil. I don't care if it's olive oil. I don't care if it's coconut oil. No oil. Oil is just refined, processed fat, and you don't freaking need it. One of the greatest discoveries ever was me figuring out that you can saute things in just a little bit of water and they brown beautifully, they caramelize beautifully. They're so good. Hi, boo boo, hi. No oil. You don't need oil. If you buy coconut oil, put that on your skin, right? All right, let's see. Keeping a food journal like Chronometer can really help you keep track of your habits and make sure you're eating enough calories. So recommend you use Chronometer or MyFitnessPal. Maintain a positive attitude about this. Well, and everything you do in life, right? I mean, when you come to a situation with a negative mental attitude, the likelihood of success is very low. So maintain a positive mental attitude. Do not worry about protein. Now this kind of goes along with the educate yourself thing. When you educate yourself, you'll see that you do not need that much protein. Protein is not a problem. Nobody is protein deficient except for starving people. So if you're eating enough, you're getting enough protein. But like I said, educate yourself. Now, on the transition stage, I always recommend crowding things out instead of cutting things out. That just kind of goes along with keeping that mindset of abundance, that this is not a place of lack or, restriction. This is an abundant lifestyle, that we can enjoy and transform and spring forth from. So, educating yourself, but crowding things out, don't cut them out. You don't have to say, I don't eat meat anymore. Just treat it as a delicacy and eat mostly plants. Switch your morning bacon and eggs for a 5-banana smoothie. Crowd out your normal choices that aren't working for you with whole, ripe, fresh vegetables and fruit. Whole grains, legumes, things like that. And the bad things will just fall by the wayside naturally. That's what makes this so easy. Find good recipes you like for inspiration. I will be posting recipes to this channel as much as possible. You'll fall in love with cooking all over again. It is so much fun to cook with plants. You don't have to worry about cross-contamination and all that gross stuff. It's awesome. Let's see. When you shop, keep it simple. When you're looking at processed food, which I don't advise very much of, very little of your diet should be processed food. But I read labels. Read labels. It's not that hard. Let's see. A good rule of thumb is to just make sure that your plate is very colorful, right? If you're having a salad, have a bunch of different things, a bunch of different colors. When you have the whole rainbow, the whole spectrum of colors on your plate, you know you're really getting a lot of different kinds of vitamins. So it's a great idea. And also realize this is a process, man. It really is. This is a process. Take it a day at a time, a moment at a time. Don't be too down on yourself if, you slip or something. You don't have to call the whole day a wash because you slipped up in the morning or at lunch or something. This is a process, and this is a journey, and just be grateful that you are able to let go of what's not working and move forward into what is. Those are my best tips. Those are the things that worked for me. So I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do, but I am telling you that changing to a plant-based diet changed my life for the better in such a huge way, and I would love to have that for you. So those are my best tips based on my experience. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Love you so much.